Baby, how you doing? How you living? So, this message is going to be about entangling your destiny with other people. All right? Because it's really important for you to understand how crucial it is that you, one, protect your energy when you're putting your visions out into the world, and two, how to navigate, because we're not meant to do things by ourselves. We are meant to connect with others when we are building towards our goals and our visions. So how do we set the boundary? How do we make sure we protect ourselves when we're going out there and doing these things and getting the shit done? So the message is, be mindful of entangling your destiny when going after your goals. Be mindful of entangling your destiny when going after your goals. Because one of the things that we do when we are really passionate about what it is we want to do and how we feel inside, if we have any insecurities or any needs for validation or reassurance, we tend to overextend ourselves and share too much of our visions, our dreams that were meant to just be ours to cultivate. They are meant to be seeds that we protect until they are ready to be shared and be birthed into the world. Okay? It's really important that you hear what I'm saying, because we've all done it. All right? And we don't realize how we entangle our destinies with others when we're going after our goals. And when we do it, bad things can happen. Okay? So, you have to understand that your vision is yours. That's the first thing. Like, don't take it for granted just how easy it is for that energy to be manipulated. Have you ever experienced, right, when you're passionate about something? It could be anything. I'm just trying to give you an example so that you have reference. Where you've been passionate and you might have gone to tell somebody, share that information with somebody. An idea you have, something that you feel so fired up about. And when you share it, the response that you get makes you question whether it was really that important, whether it was really that valuable. That is what it means to pour the water out of your cup, pour the energy out of what was meant to be cultivated by you, because it's your path. It's your vision. So it's your path, baby. Okay? It was yours. I am speaking heavily from the heart space with this, because there are too many of us who have the most beautiful, blessed ideas that we are given from the divine source, from within, that we then squander and don't realize, and then we never ever bring it to life. The world never gets to see it and experience it, and it is a disservice to the existence on a whole. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. We all have beautiful things that we all have to cultivate. We've been given this path for a reason. We've been given this mission for a reason. You feel me? So that we can do what it is that only we can do, the way we can do it. And this also correlates with things that you think other people might be doing that you feel like, if it's already being done, then I can't do it. Baby, nobody is you. There's only one you out here. There's only one expression. There's only one vocal signature. There is only one physical being that looks like you and expresses how you do and correlates. That wasn't the word I was looking for. Conveys your message the way that you do. Your energy has a signature. Your energy holds codes for other people. Do you notice that feeling you get when you meet somebody and their energy is perfect? It's just like it was meant to connect with you because, oh my God, this person speaks to your soul. That is a signature. It's an energetic signature. If that person hadn't expressed themselves, hadn't brought that thing to the surface, hadn't brought that frequency up and out of themselves to transmit and then to be able to connect with you, you would never know that that is of resonance to you, because it would never have been available. That's how your visions are. That's how your dreams are. That's how important connection is. If you're wondering why so many of us are struggling to connect right now, many of us are yearning for our tribe, our true people. You feel me? We're looking for our true congregation. You feel me? And many of us are struggling. One of the reasons I believe that we're struggling is because there is not enough authentic expression for us to find true resonance with. And I don't And I want to say there's not enough, but there needs to be more. That's what I'm saying, okay? I'm speaking to myself at the same time. This is me doing the work and being in alignment with myself and trusting that I know it is only when you show up in your true frequency that you can attract your true frequency. No negotiations. I'm talking about no molding and conforming. None, nil poor, none. Okay? Yeah, none of that. No more. Because it is in the I wanted to say what's it called? Submerging. It is in that dip, that choice to suppress oneself, to sacrifice your true authenticity. Authenticity is in doing that you lose connection with what is truly yours, what is abundantly, divinely created for you. You weren't meant to conform. You weren't made to fit into something. You were made the way you were by the divine, because the divine wanted you to be you so that everybody else could be them, and then you could find yours and they could find theirs. But we get used to fitting within a societal box. We get used to fitting in a paradigm, a way of being. It's very much giving programs and systems. It's very much giving. Give me a stereotype, please. Otherwise, I can't stay. I'm okay with not fitting in any boxes, but I wasn't always that way. In fact, I was the complete opposite until I took the steps required for me to start trusting myself, developing that relationship with myself. Non-negotiables. Okay? What are your non-negotiables? You need to know your non-negotiables. Once you know your values and set your boundaries, then you know that your energy is too valuable to be wasted in any shape or fashion. If a space don't feel right to you, leave. Do not negotiate. If it's a work situation and you have to, you got to be there, set your boundaries. Don't give all of yourself. Set your boundaries. I don't give a fuck where you work. Okay? If it doesn't feel right, set your boundaries. Provide what's necessary and the rest is yours. It doesn't mean you come in with an ignorant attitude, though. Because I know some of y'all heard that. I felt that. Some of y'all heard that. That is not what it means. It just means that love that you hold within yourself, you love everything that is, and that everything that may not be in alignment, you still love it for what it is. But you know where your boundaries are, baby. You're overstepping. Step back. Okay? That's not my portion. You need to know where and when you need to apply yourself and when you need to hold that energy for yourself. And take the steps towards what it is you do want to do. If you're not sure of how to do that, one of the methods I can give you is that you start pouring into your passions, because your passions are the key. The passions are your key to love. Your passions are the key to your heart space. The passions you have is an act of self-love when you start to follow that path. It's an act of self-love. Passion is an act of self-love. You understand me? The more you pour into your passions, the more your passions can pour into you. And then you will find that your passions find a path for you. Your passions lead you down your correct path, which then can pull you away from spaces and places that maybe you've been invested in that you don't need to be anymore. Because now you got a business, a full-time business that is completely governed by you doing what you love. And that's it. That's all. Full sentence, no explanation. Okay? Right. So what was we talking about? We was talking about, I be growling sometimes. What was we talking about? We was talking about, I know what we was talking about. Basically not entangling your destiny with others, because it happens. And there's nothing worse than, you feeling like you have a collective vision. You feel like you are both working towards the same goal. You may resonate. You may work with people, but understand all of your goals are individual. It is very important to make sure you're honoring your own path and your own reasons, and allow others to follow their own path and their own reasons. At no point should you make your reasons the codependent on the passion that the other person is showing for your vision. When you do that, you give away the power. You make your goal and your vision codependent on somebody else's alignment, someone else's support, someone else's influence. You need to be able to stand on your own foundations. It's your vision. I don't care if you work with 1,000 people, and I know I can see a team. I can see a team supporting you. Oh yeah. And they are living in their purpose within that vision. They are living within their purpose and you are living within yours. And in that way you are supporting each other. But at no point is it a matter of the vision that you have, the other person is excited about and can see too and wants to jump on the bandwagon. But at the end of the day, the vision is different. The reason why they are invested is different. If it's not an individual true passion, then that person can ride your train. And you don't know when they're going to fall off. And when they fall off, is that going to take you off, is what I'm asking. These are the things we need to know and we need to be careful of because it happens daily. All right? Once you understand that, you are able to make decisions with a knowing. Your fire can never be drained. Your fire can never be taken from. Your energy cannot be siphoned when you have a deeper knowing, a sacred contract with you and the divine. Ashe, I heard the word, okay? A sacred contract between you and the divine. To the point where maybe nobody should even know about all that. Not all them details, okay? You keep it on the surface to a certain degree. You know the bigger vision, but you communicate what needs to be assembled. You feel me? And then you gauge where other people's intentions and visions are and if it serves their purpose to serve that role. It's coming from very much a leadership position. So if you have leadership within you, which I do believe you do if you resonate with me, okay? You have a leader within you. A leader that knows that you fuel many things. You have very powerful visions. You have powerful ideas. You have powerful intention. Wherever your focus goes, you notice things always seem to happen. Okay? You make things happen. Okay? Right? So be mindful. Be mindful when entangling your vision, your destiny. Okay, when you're going after your goals, be mindful. Be mindful of entangling emotions too. Know the difference between your emotions and somebody else's. Empathy is important, but understand what your emotions are and somebody else's. So if you are new up in here, up in this beautiful space we got going on right here, you will know, well, you won't know, but you're about to, that we cultivate a knowing, a space where you always hold yourself accountable. And you are safe to hold yourself accountable. But the reason why we do this is because when we realize that it is us we are responsible for, we are responsible for the actions we take. We are responsible for knowing ourselves so that we can navigate the world with more intention and more inner knowing. We are able to serve with greater purpose. We are able to shine our lights without pulling or hindering. We only encourage and inspire. All right. So having emotional intelligence is all about cultivating that inner knowing with yourself, being able to know yourself so inside out that when you find yourself in situations where you might not be sure, you're able to check in with yourself. This is about you. This is a relationship with yourself. The more responsibility we start taking to know ourselves, the better service we can be to our communities. Can I get an ashe? We can be a better service. If you are confused about your own things, your own feelings, your own who, whats, and whys, that is when you're able to be manipulated. That is when you're able to be swayed off of your path. That's when your discernment, that's when your discernment can be in a place of Low vibration. Lower vibrations. That's all. That's what it is. It's a lower vibration. Okay? Discernment is important, but how can you discern if you don't know what is for you and what is not? How can you discern if you don't understand what your emotions are telling you? How can you discern if you are open to manipulation? You mean it's important. Everything is connected. But I don't want to stray too far, okay? We have dabbled, and we have dipped. Okay? We have swam the seas. We've taken a little tour. We done talked about a few things, and I feel like we done wrapped up a little something. So I'm gonna leave this one right here. If you have not subscribed already, make sure you become part of the tribe. It would be amazing to have you around here. We always feel through and just see what's going on, and I'm always gonna keep it real and 100 with you. If you feel like you would like my services and you would like to work with me one-on-one, feel free to email me. Get in touch one-to-one. Get in touch with your spirit first. See how your spirit feels, and if you feel like you could actually feel like you're being assisted, you can feel supported in this space. Anyway, I can help you. I will. Whether that be motivation, working through traumas, shadow work, all these different things are available to you, and it will be available in my link real soon. Don't worry. But for now, if it really sits heavy on your heart, you are open to email me. Okay, that is okay. I'm letting you know that now, personally from me. So yeah, we're going to leave this here. I love you guys. Go with love, go with light. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust what it is you're coming into resonance with. And make sure you start taking them goddamn notes, all right? Take your notes. Get your books out. Make sure you write down what works for you, okay? You are powerful. Accept you're powerful. Accept that you're genius. Accept that you are the light. Accept that you are also dark. And find that balance to knowing all parts of yourself so you can't ever get it twisted. You hear me? All right, we're going to keep it. We're going to leave this one here. We're going to keep it moving. All right, love y'all. Ashe, ashe, ashe. It's a word.